everybody doing out there? What's going on? How are we? Yeah, let it out. Get it all out. Let's hear it. We're here to roast. We're going to roast it up. We're going to roast. And I just want to make one thing clear. The people up here with the microphone are going to do the roasting. If you're in the audience, just remember you're still like a nice person. So be nice to everyone. We're going to be dicks. You guys just be nice to us, please? Alright. That's cool. You guys know how a roast works? Yeah? We show Kyle that we love him by telling him he's fucking short a bunch. That's what we're going to do. It's his birthday. Everybody yell happy birthday right now. One time. There we go. That's super nice. Kyle, why don't you come on here and get up on stage. Let's start this motherfucker. Keep it going. Ed, grab the ladder out of the back so we can get up here. Alright. Kyle looks like Freddie Mercury if he didn't die of AIDS, but instead just drank IPAs every day. I don't know. How do you roast Kyle Ruff? I don't know. It's a question I've been asking myself all week. How do you roast Kyle Ruff? How do you roast Kyle Ruff? And I didn't know, so I was like, I need to call some comedians who are established and get some advice from them. So I dialed up Bill Cosby, and I was like, Mr. Cosby, I'm roasting Kyle Ruff. And he was like, oh, Kyle Ruff, I have nothing but great things to say about Kyle Ruff. I love Kyle Ruff. Kyle Ruff inspired me to do what I did. That's what Bill Cosby said about Kyle Ruff. And I was like, alright, Mr. Cosby, that's not a lot of help. And he's like, I have nothing but nice things to say about the guy. So I was like, shit, next on the list. So I called up Louis C.K. I was like, hey, Louis C.K. I was like, Louis C.K., I have to roast Kyle Ruff. What should I say about him? Louis C.K. said, I love Kyle Ruff. Louis C.K. said, he said, Kyle Ruff is the one who told me to masturbate in front of those women. That's what Louis C.K. said about Kyle Ruff. And I was like, Louis C.K., can you help me write a joke about Kyle Ruff? He said, no way, I love Kyle Ruff and I hope to be like him every day. And I was like, alright, Louis, that didn't help at all. So I kept going down on the list of comedians I actually called. And I called Roseanne from the show Roseanne. And I said, Roseanne, I gotta roast Kyle Ruff. I need some advice. How should I roast Kyle Ruff? And Roseanne said, I got nothing but great things to say about Kyle Ruff. I love the guy. He taught me everything I know about being a racist piece of shit. And that's what Roseanne said about Kyle Ruff. So all these established, really good people, I think they're kind of shitty people just saying, Kyle loves them. I think they're garbage. So all these shitty people were like, I got nothing but good things to say about Kyle, I can't help you out. And I said, you know what? Fuck that, I think I can do it. So I wrote some jokes and I think I'm going to try them out. A lot of people, you'll get your rebuttal, you short bitch. A lot of people are going to come up here and make fun of Kyle for being short. But what they should be making fun of Kyle for is being a full-blown alcoholic. He is out of his mind with the alcohol. It's ridiculous. I just went on the fucking road with him. And he got wasted the whole time. And he was driving. All right. Kyle is he's an alcoholic. He's actually in the 12-step program. I'm not talking about AA. I'm saying he just needs to walk up 12 steps to be eye level with you. Alright, I'm going to save a couple jokes for when he actually comes up here. We got some more comics in the crowd that are going to roast Kyle hardcore. I think Drew McElhany's here. He's ugly as fuck. He's sitting back there. You guys see him? Drew's back there. Super ugly guy. Drew's favorite band is the String Cheese Incident. It is. Which is ironic because that's also what his wife calls his stomach. The big fat guy. Now, ladies, you might recognize Drew from following you home last night. Drew threw his back out brushing his teeth last week. I didn't make that up. That really fucking happened. I swear to God. Kalynn Smith is here tonight. Kalynn, we love Kalynn. Kalynn's the fucking bomb. Good job clapping for her and not Drew. You guys are catching on. Kalynn Smith is here. Kalynn Smith is a drug and alcohol therapist. She's the one sitting over there high as fuck drinking beer. Kalynn looks like she was born out of a Pokeball. That joke was specifically for Kalynn because she's a big fucking nerd. Not only is Kalynn a comic, but she's also a painter. I gotta rephrase that. Not only is Kalynn a terrible comic, but she's also a terrible painter. I'm fucking around. She's a really good comic and a really good painter. This is a roast. I love Kalynn, and I love all these people. Alright? Please don't be too mean to me. We're gonna keep this going, alright? We're gonna bring up the first roaster. The first roaster is Reed Belmonte. Now, I first met Reed when he was getting butt fucked by a guy. I said, Reed, what are you up to? And he said, oh, nothing, just getting butt fucked by this guy. When I first met Reed, I was like, man, this is just some fucking fat loudmouth with a beard. And then I got to know Reed, and I came to realize he's just some fat loudmouth with a beard. But he's also married. I got no joke for that. I fucking really like Reed a lot. He's one of my good friends. Please give it up for Reed Belmonte, everybody.
Keep it going for the very talented Matt Newland, everybody. Give it up for Matt. Matt's, you're going to have to forgive Matt. He's moving a little slow. He's pretty sore from carrying Kyle's career the past 3 years. So. Love you, Boo Bear. Happy birthday. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. What a beautiful crowd for coming here. Give it up for Ed and the press for hosting us tonight. Got a bunch of wonderful people in this crowd tonight. Give it up for Drew McElhany, everybody. Tonight you'll get the privilege of seeing Drew perform comedy because we're 100 yards from the nearest public school. I'm just kidding. You look very normal. Speaking of anything but normal, ladies and gentlemen, the human embodiment of a marble of light is here. Mr. Joe Campbell tonight, everyone. I know you had a lot of fun on your birthday, so I'm not going to make fun of you to your face. Said every hooker you've ever banged. Thanks, Kyle. Oh my God. Kendra is here tonight. Give it up for Kendra. Kendra's looking lovely as always tonight. She went with that I sell heroin to Janis Joplin look, so thank you so much. But nevertheless, we are here tonight to honor my good friend, Mr. Kyle Ruff. Give it up for Kyle Ruff, everybody. I've known Kyle for a number of years, and I can tell you firsthand, I can sit up here all night and tell you all sorts of things about Kyle all night, but we're just going to narrow it down to the good stuff, his sex life. Because this is a comedy show after all. Man, I've known you for 14 years. I have no idea what women see in you, or how they see you in general in a public setting. He shaves off his mustache, he looks like a child. He grows back the mustache, he looks like he hunts children. You know what I mean? You ever seen Kyle without his mustache? Holy shit, does he look young. The last time he shaved his mustache, he came into the press to get a beer, and Ed just gave him a juice box and asked him if he was lost. I seriously don't know what is so attractive about you. You're about as visually enticing as a half-eaten steak in a dish pit. Restaurant people, you know what I'm talking about. You get it back from the front, and you're about to throw it away, you kind of give it that look, you're like, man, I'm drunk enough to fucking eat you right now. Like, I feel sorry for any woman who's ever laid in a sack with Kyle. I only imagine watching Kyle have sex is kind of like watching the WNBA. A lot of tall women and there's really no winners. Not much of a highlight, really. You're kind of surprised the sport is still going on. I've never seen Kyle have sex, but he is a New York Giants fan, though, so technically I've seen him fucked in the ass every Sunday for 10 years. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I said that joke. I know nothing about football. Just like Jim Harbaugh. No, I've never seen Kyle have sex personally, but if you've had the great pleasure of living with Kyle, you've probably heard him having sex. I don't know if you guys knew this about Kyle, but Kyle's a real loud fucker. Back in college in Michigan, we used to call Kyle the Midwest Thumper, just like that. At 4:30 in the afternoon, while you're watching Top Chef with your wife. I'm serious, man. There's some days where you hear in the house, I don't know if it's Kyle having sex or my Labrador humping a squeaky toy. Just, dear God, man, what are you doing in there? Are you turning down drywall or a Hyman wall in there? I tried to explain to Kyle that sex is like taking a boat down a river. There's a certain flow to it. It's not a Sega controller playing Mortal Kombat, just A-B, 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 A-B. Sex is not like Mortal Kombat, and I'm not sitting outside your door anymore saying finish him, alright? That's fucking weird. We need to set some new parameters if you're going to continue having coitus in the house. In fact, I think we need to set some new ground rules for Kyle's bedroom. Every time that Kyle has sex, so the next time that you have sex in your bedroom, which is, the next time you go to have sex with someone in your bedroom, we're going to treat it like a roller coaster at an amusement park. Every time you come up, we're going to be like, now hang on, little fella. We're going to take that beer from you. You keep your feet planted at all times, and you must be this high to ride low. Ooh. What? I'd like to switch gears for a moment and talk about Steamboat comedy. I just wanted everybody to remember, as an entirety, what Steamboat comedy is as a whole. I mean, look at what you have going on all the time with Steamboat comedy. The open mics on Tuesday nights that bring out young, inspiring comedians. Andrew, the spelling bee on Wednesdays, the big name acts that come from all over the nation on Saturdays, the podcasts that you have going on, all the tireless effort that comes with Steamboat comedy. None of it would be possible without Andre Martinez. Is he here? I just want to give all the credit to Andre, the funniest man in Steamboat. Nobody quotes Louis C.K. better than Andre. So, is he here? I don't care. With that being said, you know I love you. You're the best friend I've ever had in my life. I haven't stopped laughing since we both met when we were 18 years old, and I mean, you're just the most Kyle of any Kyle I've ever met in my life. But, you know, being a Kyle ain't so bad there, Chuck. You see, there's three kinds of people in this world. There's pussies, Kyles, and assholes. Yeah. Pussies just want to sit around all the time and wish that everyone just get along, and Kyles just want to fuck everything without thinking it through. And then you got your assholes, Chuck. And all your assholes want to do is just shit all over everything. Sometimes pussies get mad at Kyles because pussies get fucked by Kyles. But Kyles also fuck assholes, too. And if you don't let Kyle fuck assholes, you know what you'll get? You'll get your Kyle and your pussy all covered in shit. Give it up for Kyle Ruff, everybody!
Bald and the Furious, Reed Belmonte, everybody! Give it up for him! Let him hear it, come on! That was fucking fantastic, Reed. We're going to take a 5-minute break so everyone's ears can quit ringing from the volume of his voice. Coming up next to the stage is Tom Valand. I really don't have anything bad to say about Tom. He's as nice as Mr. Rogers. He looks like Mr. Rogers 2 years after his death. Please give it up for Tom Valand, everybody!
Big thank you to Alanis Morissette's shitty backup stunt double. How you doing, everybody? We're here to honor this guy, this cute little ragamuffin. We just want to like pick him up and shake him and make his cute little leg just dangle this way and that. That's what I want to do. Speaking of Kyle's mustache, usually when people grow out their mustache, it's an attempt to look like an adult, but it has me thinking like those 6-year-old beauty queens that wear that caked up makeup and those cocktail dresses. Doesn't make them look like a fucking adult. I mean, Drew back there, I don't know. But to everyone else, you just look fucking ridiculous. I don't know, you can do something about that.
Fix your face.
Yeah. Well,
This sucks. Yeah, it's
so
I like it.
Physical faults and whatnot aside, you're a great guy, man. You poured your little heart and soul into Steamboat comedy, and just give him a round of hand. Give him a big round of applause. Yeah. It takes a special kind of asshole to think they're so fucking funny they have to step up on stage and just let everyone know about all these great things they've written up. Yeah. But it takes a sadist to create a fucking platform for a bunch of unfunny losers to get up and share their stuff, too. So, it's your birthday, and you can't have a birthday without gifts. So, first here I have a gift certificate to Baby Gap. Yeah. They have dude, summer is coming, and they've got a screaming deal on Pokemon tank tops. I think you're gonna do okay. And this is something special. I know what you're into, and I think you'll really enjoy this. So, I don't know if you guys are familiar with a fleshlight. See, I hope this is the right size. I heard that Joe's getting pretty worn out.
Just begun.
So this is Hunter, by the way. So please use that. I hope it's the right size. And for those who don't know what a fleshlight is, a fleshlight is a can that you have sex with, as opposed to a living, breathing person that gives a shit whether you're alive or dead. So thanks everybody, and happy birthday.
Give it up for Tom Valand, let him hear it! Now he can go back home and pretend to care about his kids. Alright, let's keep going. Coming next to the stage is Kalynn Smith. Now Kalynn Smith is one hot mama, alright. The only reason Kalynn Smith likes to get on stage and talk into a microphone is because she spent so many years hiding in an attic from the Nazis. Please give it up for Kalynn Smith!
Is it safe yet? Oh my god. god, it's so good to be here roasting this little fucking Mario newsie. I always like to say that the story of Kyle Ruff really should have been from Ragnar's to riches. But he invested all of his money in crypto and NFTs, and now he's broke as fuck. Is that what this fucking tattoo is? Is this like an NFT that you just tattooed on you? Like, is that how you're trying to get your money back, bro? It's still dumb as fuck. I've seen Kyle pretty wasted, but never as wasted as his vote every 4 years. That's right, Kyle's a libertarian, or as I like to call it, a white male podcaster under 40. It's funny because it's true. I know. Libertarians are like house cats. They act like they're totally independent, but you're still cleaning all their shit out of a box, you know? A voting box, yes. I knew you would, Bobo. I think Kyle believes in small government because he likes a my-size party. Kyle believes that the only free ride anyone should get is on his mustache. It will cost you, mostly in self-esteem. Kyle Ruff has disappointed more women than the second season of Bridgerton. Not a lot there. I feel like Reed really drove this home for me, but I feel like Kyle's approach to sex is like a bluegrass band in Colorado. It's just like, is this what you want? It's not. Kyle is really good at Smash Bros. He's also really good at smashing bros. Started from the bottom and stayed one. I don't really look up to Kyle, literally or figuratively. I can really see eye to eye, you know. He does run the Steamboat comedy, so you gotta hand it to him, because he certainly can't reach it. You can say he's really down to earth. I have so many excuses.
Don't stop.
Kyle, did that go over your head? I've just been making jokes about being short and gay. You could say it's low-hanging fruit. But I do love you, Kyle, so I'm gonna move on because I'm so sorry. I can't even hardly make jokes about you since we really do fucking see eye to eye. If Kyle Ruff was a Pokemon, Reed Belmonte would be the evolved version of him. Just bigger and bolder. Matt, funniest motherfucker here. Still looks like a Tim Burton. Tim Burton wrote a claymation movie about a sad stoner. Just kidding, you really look like you just got all of your emotions sucked out by a Dementor. Drew, on the other hand, gotta fucking give it up for Drew. Drew looks like a lube tech that moonlights as a plumber, but actually has no practical skills. Drew sometimes posts on Facebook to ask why his wife is mad at him. Bro, do you not know? I feel like we all know. Do you need me to tell you? Drew looks like Duck Dynasty with a liberal arts degree he never used. Drew looks like drunk Gandalf in the sense that he shall not pass a road sobriety test. Kendra, so fucking good to see you back, girl. Kendra's the kind of girl who will ask you what time you were born, fuck you, and then ghost you because Mercury is in reverse cowgirl. But in all seriousness, I wouldn't do this all the time if it wasn't for you awesome people. You make my life a lot funnier, and that's what it's all fucking about. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for putting this on, Kyle. Happy motherfucker.
Keep it going for Kalynn Smith. Let her hear it. Kalen's got to run out and buy another fucking house. All right. We're going to keep this shit going. The next roaster coming to the stage is Kendra Ruth. Kendra, the very pretty, very fucking annoying. Kendra used to perform with us. She'd get on stage and talk about her pussy. And now she's just going to get on stage and talk about this pussy. Give it up for Kendra Ruth, everybody!
Oh yeah, it's nice to be back. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining us here tonight for Kyle's birthday. It's also my girl Aurelia's birthday. Does everyone know Aurelia? It's Aurelia's birthday too. She's from New Jersey, obviously. I ran up to her today and I was like, Aurelia, happy birthday. She just fucking bench pressed me out of nowhere. She does CrossFit. Speaking of CrossFit, Reed? Maybe sometime. Try it. I don't know. Drew, you look like a Down syndrome Dumbledore whose only spell is casting bad jokes. So, Matt, you literally just look like you're from Craig. Like, I don't know if it's the lighting here or what, but like you're just kind of big Craig vibes here. Tom, I know we just met each other, but you look like an albino vampire. You do. Kyle! And Kyle's here, everyone. Forget everyone else. Kyle's here. Is that your little birthday beret? You look so cute. I was really surprised by Kyle's style tonight because he usually has one outfit. Steamboat comedy shirt, yellow pants, never seen him anything else. So you look like you should be selling newspapers on a street corner for 20 cents. You also look like a 1920s French barber who got polio as a child and couldn't grow any taller. You're really taking hipster to the next level tonight. Little fedora action, craft brewery shirt, and don't even get me started on this fucking tattoo. Has everyone seen this tattoo? Yeah! Revolution, but revolution. Yeah, I literally don't know what else to say. You're so fucking embarrassing. Are you dating anyone right now? Thank fucking God. If I was dating you and I walked in and you were wearing that, I would literally regret every decision I've ever made in my life. Probably tie cement to my shoes and jump in the fucking Yampa. If everything is not working for you, just friend to friend. You look really bad. Embarrassing. I almost want to move over here. I can't even be near you. But I'm so happy you're able to make it here tonight. I'm surprised the Lollipop Guild gave you time off. I actually called Kyle's dad for some advice for this roast. I was really nervous. I was like, I haven't hung out with Kyle in a while. Can you give me any pointers or anything embarrassing? He's like, yeah, Kyle used to play this song all the time when he's growing up and still does. And actually, I was over borrowing something from Kyle's house the other day, and I just hear blaring from the room. I walk in, Kyle's in high heels singing, I wish I was a little bit taller, wish I was a baller, wish I had a good-looking girl I would call her. Yeah, theme song. 50 Cent was like, go shorty, it's your birthday. I went to Schmick's before I came here, and I asked somebody there who knew Kyle, and I was like, if you could roast Kyle Ruff, what would you say and why? And they were like, throw Kyle Ruff? Where would I throw him? And the fact that somebody just thought that they could throw you, because you're just so small, is fucking hilarious to me, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. They're like, throw him? I was like, roast to throw him? You're just so small, so... You know, a lot of people are going to be making fun of your height, your mustache, your hair loss, your fake teeth, your lack of relationships, your political views. And I will be one of those people. Kyle makes a great roommate because you can have all the top shelves to yourself. You know, just everything you want. Kyle's mustache is important to him because it proves to himself that he can still grow hair. You know, Kyle came on to me one time and I told him he wasn't tall enough to ride this ride. Kyle wished he grew up in the 70s disco era so he can wear platforms and almost be the same height as other people. I liked that one, guys. Come on. For somebody who's a libertarian and wants it fair for everyone, you sure do love to hog stage time with Steamboat comedy. Just noticing. Somebody wants to be fair, taking up a whole lot of time. Kyle makes a wish at 11:11 every day that it could be socially acceptable for him to have his "Don't Tread on Me" flags on his Subaru. Every day. Oh, 11:11. Just makes a little wish for himself. So cute. You know, what else do I have for you? I think that's it. I just have a couple little jokes for a little man. That's all. And thank you for having me here today, everyone.
Give it up for Kendra Ruth, let her hear it! Kendra's going to be starring in a TV show next year called Sex and the Shitty Jokes. Alright. Drew McElhany is coming up to the stage next. Drew's a regular here in the Steamboat comedy scene and a regular in jail after he gets DUIs. Drew, come on up here. I love you so much. Give it up for Drew McElhany, everybody.
That did come out of me. And soon I'll be coming out of you. Kyle and Drew naked together. Throw up now. Hello everybody, my name is Drew McElhany. I'm the one they've been all fucking making fun of because I'm so young. I am one of the original members of Steamboat Comedy. I've been here from the beginning. I have been with Steamboat Comedy so long, I was here before Kyle stole it from the founding members. That was for you, Kendra. Where are they? They're still bitter. I'm so bitter. Okay. I am going to mention some amazing comics tonight. And if you do not recognize any of their names, that means you have not been to a Steamboat comedy show, and you can all go fuck yourselves. Because we have put on some good fucking shows, and I don't recognize any of you! Let's give it up to our wonderful host, Mr. Matt Newland, everybody! Give it up, come on! Many people believe that Matt Newland is the funniest comic in Steamboat comedy. It just shows doing the same 12 jokes for 7 years does pay off. Matt, I feel like over the last couple of years, you and I have almost become brothers. You're not supposed to laugh at that point. Especially when you feel like you can sit down and really explain to me how your genital herpes, when are inflamed, makes it very difficult for you to go on a long run.
Or the other time when you thought you could sit down and tell me the reason you don't date is because you see a 67-year-old man who blows you every other Thursday. I hope our friendship can still grow.
Man, what the fuck, dude?
You need to know he thinks old people and young people having sex is disgusting. Okay. Matt and Kyle, if you don't know, both of them just recently went to do a comedy show in Buena Vista, Colorado. After the show, I asked both of them, how did the show go? And their response was, it sucked dick. A few days later, a picture emerged on the internet of Sir Kyle Ruff in Buena Vista, Colorado, face down in a disheveled bed, wearing nothing but a leopard print bikini briefs, leading me to wonder who or what was sucking the dick. Kalynn Smith, the very funny Kalynn Smith who just made us all laugh very hard. Give it up for her. Come on, she was fantastic. Oh, Kalynn Smith, you sweet little Georgia pumpkin. You have been fucking Kyle since I ever met you. You've been sucking Kyle's dick, and you've been eating Kyle's ass. So tonight when you go home, please be sure to tell your husband Kyle we all say hi. I was gonna do a joke about Nasty Nate, but he's not here tonight. Oh, we know Nasty Nate. Okay, well, I was gonna say, Nate, I'm just gonna say it. You are the poster child of Roe v. Wade.
I'll let him know.
He is an abortion that should have happened, but didn't. And anything that he creates from this moment on should be aborted. Spencer Powell was another joke I wrote for tonight.
Do it.
But that dumb motherfucker went and got a real job and is working for the newspaper and couldn't make it tonight because the newspaper has 3 pages in it and it's very important. Oh, Spencer, you sad, sad little man. Oh, I wish he was here. You are like 20 years younger than me, but look 2. Spencer, I love your comedy. It's the kind that nobody understands. And I also want to thank Ed and the press. Ed, you gross, oh so gross man. For those who don't know, Ed in the 70s was actually friends with the bandmates from the band The Eagles. It is even rumored that the lyrics 7 Women on My Mind was written with Ed in mind. However, the original version was 7 hookers in my trunk. So to Ed, you gross, oh so gross man. We love you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kyle Ruff, you fudge packing Oompa Loompa. For those of you who don't know, Kyle works on the mountain in food and beverage. He's the small little groom on top of the wedding cake every weekend. Kyle, you have the mustache of a pedophile, which is ironic because you have the penis of a 9-year-old. And Kyle, I'm just going to come out and say been aborted. And I'm not sure if all of you guys heard about the tragic, horrible tragedy back east. Kyle's stand-up comedy in New Hampshire. I'm not sure you know, but the motto of New Hampshire is live free or die. And I'm pretty sure after watching a 20-minute set of Kyle masturbating through the whole thing, they were choosing die. It was always a dream of mine to someday perform stand-up comedy. And you, Kyle, I haven't done it yet. I'm still waiting. And you, Kyle, have provided that for me, not only with your setting up of open mic here at the Press every Tuesday fucking night.
Yeah! Except for the next two.
Oh yeah, except for those two. You have given me the opportunity to perform in real shows with other amazing comics. So I want to thank you with the same amount of every dollar I've earned doing this so far. So that's like 35, man. 35 thanks. Hey, thank you very much, buddy. All right.
Keep it going for ZZ extra toppings on his pizza. What? No, we got Joe coming up. The next Joe's gonna come up. Hey, the next roaster coming to the stage is Joe Campbell. He's the last guy we roasted a couple months ago. When we roasted him, he was fat.
It's true.
Right?
It's really fat.
Now
Piece of shit.
he's still pretty fat. Give it up! Give it up for Joe!
What the fuck is up, Denny's? You don't get the reference, you know what's up. Anyways, fucking, so Kyle's, we have what, 8-9 years now? Long relationship. We met in Glacier, and the first night that he did stand-up was to me. When we were hammered on the fucking MC balcony. And he started his career with Robert De Niro fucking impersonations. And I was like, dude, you should fucking do this for a living. Fast forward 10 years, he's still not that good at it, but it's But, you know, the one thing I want to say is, yes, I did get roasted up here for my 40th birthday, and it was brutal as fuck. He basically fat shamed me into losing 50 pounds. So I'll give you a fucking high five for that. But I gotta say, man, I'm sick and tired of every time we go to a restaurant and the fucking hostess asks if I need a booster seat or a fucking kids menu for my fucking son. Like, that's not my kid, right? Can't get you in the bars. They're like, yo, we don't allow kids in here. Anyways, I'm not good at this shit, but I just love this fucking dude. You've always been a fucking loyal friend, and you really did help me with the weight loss and all the shit. So I fucking love it.
Keep it going for Joe Campbell, let him hear it! Keep it going for Joe! Next roaster coming to the stage. You guys are doing a fucking great job, by the way. Let yourselves hear it. Come on, you guys are doing awesome! You guys are doing great. We got one more, Kyle. Fuck, Dan, I already forgot your last name. That doesn't matter. Next roaster coming to the stage is Darragh. You may recognize him from spitting in your drink at the barley. Give it up for Dan.
Happy birthday, Kyle. So I'm not a comedian, I'm not good for long. I can't see anything. I know Drew's back there. You know who I am, because I'm the one helping you get your DUIs every week. So there are a lot of people who recognize me here. There's a lot of people we know from Glacier. Me and Kyle met in Glacier. I actually met Kyle driving to the local bar with Reed in my Jeep. And Kyle ran and jumped onto the side of my Jeep for a ride at the bar. From that night, if I'd have known that I'd be living with him 8 years later, I'd have hit him. I just got a couple questions going. How much for the nightgown? Get your little shorts hanging out underneath it. Why did they give him an actual bar stool? Your feet don't touch. Just kicking and dangling, you know. Fuck, I had something else. I smoked too much weed for this. So Kyle lives with me now for 4 years now in Steamboat. You know, we've gone from paying a reasonable amount of rent to double our rent because it's Steamboat. But when Kyle was moving in, he was moving all this surround sound, computers, all this really cool stuff. And he has a little device he put in the bathroom. I'm like, what is that? And he's like, oh, it's a squatty potty. And I thought it was the booster seat for getting to the urinal. I can use the big boy one now. But I really don't know. Honestly, I don't always know why you're single. I mean, you're obviously funny. I mean, everyone's giving you a little bit of shit about the face, but you got these arms and these legs. I don't know if you know this, Kyle is great with cars. You should really, ladies, like, if you ever have car troubles, you really need to let Kyle work on your cars. He's not only is like his car run out of oil on a highway and blowing up an engine. Yeah. There was another time when he was trying to be a handy person. He was buying a hammer, and he also bought a can of spray paint. And he chucked the hammer and the spray paint into the car at the same time. And so now he's got a blueberoo. Yeah. His spray painted blue. Yeah. He had a poor 16-year-old Ace Hardware huffing paint there with him in this car trying to fucking clean the windshield off. Yeah, no, it's very true. I'm so sorry for that car and you. Yeah, I really don't have much to say. Work your nuts off. It's fucking great to see you. It's great to see everyone out here fucking talking shit to you. Happy birthday, man. Fucking love you. Yeah.
Keep it over, Dad. Let him hear it. Or as I call him, I'm broke back mountain. Okay. Now it's time for the main event, alright? We've all said our shit. I got a few more actually. Kyle is a man whore. He also fucks whores who are men. Kyle used to play rugby back in the day. Now rugby is a sport for alcoholic white dudes who love football but are too afraid to get hit by African Americans. Kyle does have a big job at Steamboat Ski Resort. He does. He's the general fucking manager or some shit. I don't know really what he does. I've known him for a while though. The general manager of a restaurant. I don't know what's wider, the snow on the mountains or the corporate jizz in his stomach. This is the part where I would be like, alright, now we're getting serious, and I love you, Kyle, and you've done everything for me, dude, we're fucking brothers, man, and I fucking respect you. But you know that, you know you're my fucking boy. Everybody, please put your hands together for the one and lonely Kyle Ruff!
You pieces of shit! I didn't know this before tonight, but did you guys know that I'm short? What? That's so crazy! So I didn't write a lot for this because I was busy being the only actual professional comedian in this room. Touring the country, doing a thing called comedy. where humans laugh, unbeknownst to some of the people on this stage. I didn't know who was going to be up here talking shit, so I didn't know who to talk shit to, so we're winging it. Oh boy. Christ. Fucking, let's give it up for the pastiest carrot top in the world with his shitty props. That was beautiful. He's like, fuck, I didn't write anything. Oh, what's a tube? Let me. And you wrote Hunter on it? Is there an explanation for it?
These are old ones called Joe for Joe Biden, which is such a big fan.
Oh god, that was a fucking stretch, guys. Holy shit. That's more of a stretch than the stretch I'm gonna give that fucking tube later tonight. I'll tell you what. 3 inches of sadness. Here we go. Fucking piles of shit, all of you. Speaking of which, Kendra Ruth decided to show her face. Holy shit, Kendra. Welcome back to reality. So I've roasted Kendra so many times. I don't even know what to say anymore. I definitely shouldn't say that old joke that I wrote about how you moved to Hawaii where it's 90 degrees every day, you lived on a vegan farm, and you still managed to get fucking fat while you were there. I definitely can't say that one. I mean, it's really true, but I can't say it again. That'd be too much. That'd be piling on. I definitely can't talk about that time that Kendra went to the Chief Theater and in front of a sold-out audience of 150 people sucked so much dick at comedy that she literally never did comedy again. Because it turns out it's hard. Oh no, Kendra. Fucking. Good to see you back in public. You should have probably done something before you came out, though. What else? What else is here? Oh, my old college roommate, my best friend, Reed. Reed did a great job. Give it up for Reed, everybody. Very funny. He put together some really smart jokes, which is surprising because Reed is so fucking dumb. This is a true story. One time in college, Reed asked me for marijuana, and I pulled some dirt and grass off my shoe, and Reed smoked it out of a bong. Isn't that true, Reed? Yes, you did, and now look at you! Look at you go! Hey, Belmonte! You convinced someone to marry your dumb fucking ass. That's insane! I can't wait to see your fucking Harvard graduate children. Alright. Who's next, you fucking turds? Notice how I'm good at this because I'm a real comedian? And I'm just making this up as we go? Speaking of real comedians, Matt Newland is here. Our host, Matt Newland, who's been carrying me, according to Drew, which I was thinking about the whole time, or no, according to Reed, which I was thinking about the whole time I was headlining this weekend, and he was before me on the gig that I booked for him, for the people who called me from across the country to go do a show. And then Matt just showed up and talked about his dick. With those same hot 12 jokes he's been doing for 6 years. Keeping it spicy. It's weird that Matt always shows up alone. Matt's never had a girlfriend? That I've known you. Since I've known you, which is, I don't know, 4 years? Oh, there's apparently enough of a punchline for Drew. Drew's like, ha, I'm sad in my marriage. Alright, we'll get to you in a second. That just reminded Drew that sex was a possibility, and he was laugh crying in the back. We'll get there. But no, Matt's great. All of his jokes are about doing hardcore drugs and masturbating, and I can't believe he doesn't have a date. It's so weird. Your public persona is really doing you well, buddy. All right. Who's next on the Cobra Strike? Oh, Drew, right. Drew, let's give it up for Drew, everybody. He was up here doing something he calls comedy. We were all watching. So glad that I can start Steamboat Comedy to give opportunities to underprivileged 58-year-old men. And they come up here and just ruin everyone's day. I feel the same way about Drew's comedy as Drew feels about his father. Drew's father came to his show, and while Drew was on stage, Drew called him a Nazi to his face. That's how I feel about Drew's attempt at comedy. But he's a great father himself. He's really paying it forward because his kids fucking hate him too, and that's great. He's doing a great job. And then there's Joe Campbell.
I was nice to you.
Shut the fuck up. Don't be mean to me. I'm Joe Campbell. I drive a Harley, so I look mean. You can't be mean to me. You fucking poser. Suck my dick. No, seriously. We spent the whole last roast with Joe Campbell. We spent the whole time telling Joe how fucking fat he was. And to be fair, Joe was fucking fat as hell. And we kept telling Joe how fat he was, and he lost a bunch of weight. But also, we kept telling Joe what a bad chef he was, and... I guess bullying only goes so far, you guys. It only goes so far. I don't know. Is this Brittany too over here? I love you. What's this weird? So from girlfriend, she changed from cocaine to Molly. What a shocker. I can stand that up right now. Oh, you fucking drug addict, and you're still fat. Oh, God. I didn't write any of this. So, who's left? Tom and Kalynn. Okay, so Tom, the Aryan Race Youth Pastor in the back, thanks for coming up. Thanks for reminding us why you don't come out anymore. Just kidding, I love you. I wish you would come out still, because we all need that, cheerleader guy who's not actually good at anything, but has a great attitude. He can be our photographer. And then... Fucking, I'm just being an asshole now.
Yeah, no shit.
Alright, calm down, MDMA. And then Kalynn Smith is here. I don't know what to say. She looks like a Jew. She's not a Jew. She owns a lot of houses. She's probably a Jew. I mean, she's right. She's probably a Jew. Explains why I don't like her, and I don't know why. Oh, man. Oh, God, what else? Hey, first, Ed, let's hear for Ed in the press, everybody. Ed wanted to do comedy here, but he's like, oh, if my bands come on at 7:30, can you do a comedy show at 4 p.m.? Before all of my clientele goes back to Casey's Pond for the night and has their pudding? And I said, that's the stupidest fucking idea ever, and that's why I give my money to the Schmiggities. Thank you. Thanks for having me. No, I love Ed. Give him a round of applause. He's very supportive of us. It's a great place. So So in case all you broke fucks forgot, this is a charity event. And literally none of you fucking bigots have donated. I put this in the paper for the children, and all you fucking Ebenezer Scrooges are out there sitting on your piles of gold. We're doing a fundraiser at St. Jude's Research Children's Hospital. Please, if you can on the way out, throw some money in there. There's envelopes. If you want to be like, hey, this money's coming from so-and-so, I'll give you a shout out on social media. Much appreciated. Other than that, I want you guys all to know that I'm not fucking short, and in fact, you guys are all pieces of shit. So thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Kyle. I am literally so good. That was so good.